welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. We're gonna continue on the, main story line.
Everyone is finally here.
What a view! Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
Huh. In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master D-Luke. Everyone, please step
Yeah,
aside.
Jesus Christ. Like, we get that you don't like them, and you're going to be very withholding of any affection whatsoever.
I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world,
All right,
shall
Venti, we
begin
get
my
it.
Performance with the Holy Lyre.
What has been done cannot be undone.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
We are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't get bored!
Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now
listen to me!
he attempts to deceive you once more. Let your wrath fester. Mondstadt has already turned its back on you.
You were planning this all along to have me slain.
Twain!
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your pathetic selves, watch the world tremble with fear.
Twain.
Whoever listens...
Venti, please, be careful.
Whoever listens to somebody who has that voice and is like, they're trustworthy. You know what? Son of a bitch, I'm with you.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
Vaughn is in a lot of danger.
No. We should make that Abyss Mage pay first. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts. I've got other means for getting the job done.
D-Luke. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Is Paimon smitten or what?
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for Mondstadt will not go unpunished.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.
What am I at 17? Oh, I'm not that far away. Got anything for me to do? Oh, is she like the Nurse Joy of this game, or Officer Jenny? Yeah, she'll look just like you. We gotta go to Liwei. I think it's pronounced right. Let's go talk to Lisa.
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
Yeah, right?
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway?
Others work hard too.
So, did you have something you needed?
She just fucking ignored me, of course.
Or did you just come to see me?
I just wanted to see you.
Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Dude, she's right there. You don't have to talk about her in the third person. I guess Paimon talks about everything in the third person.
That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books
Jeez.
on time.
Feisty Lisa.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
Giving me goosebumps.
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
Oh, yes. Yes!
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Alright, let's be the force, the enforcer of the library policy? Libraries aren't really like this.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we?
Let's begin? What? Okay. Marjorie, regarding the book you borrowed.
Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
So this is a date now?
Oh, is that how you see it? I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. At your age, these kinds of fleeting fantasies are normal.
Burn! You didn't know how old I am.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, let us pick.
Alright then. Ragged old scroll? Question mark? Scroll.
This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
This seems like a slam dunk.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself.
The library book you borrowed.
Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Yes, whatever you say, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Today's recommendation. Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
I don't generally consider giving a table to food.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Well, I don't know.
Why don't you order us something?
Oh. Because I don't know what these could be yet?
This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste it.
You sure?
No.
Why do... Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
Ugh. So I don't really have any good choices for her.
You sure? Can't you?
Do I need to know, like, what the...
What does Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian. A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
As long as you keep eating that chicken. Break pancake. That seems good.
I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made...
Finished ordering? Sit here, let's dine together.
Today's recommendation is...
A fine choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work.
What just
Let's
happened?
have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
Those words, I mean, I guess vaguely sound similar?
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it.
After you borrowed it? So you were at the restaurant for like 2 weeks?
I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time.
I'm assuming she means like I borrowed the book, then went to the restaurant, and then forgot that I had it when I went back.
Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Oh,
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
Do you by any chance care for some flowers, milady?
Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Some flowers?
Fuck. Ah, Flora knows.
You want to know what flowers to get for Miss Lisa? We're not particularly close, but she strikes me as a classy lady. Yep. It can only be the Cecilia.
Okay.
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Moon pie. Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Ah, the Cecilia. Did Miss Flora recommend it to you? This flower is a lot of effort to care for. I hope that I've been doing it right. Otherwise they won't last long. But part of the Cecilia's charm is how precious and fragile each one is.
You sure? Can't change again.
Shut up, Paimon.
Ooh la la, such fine taste.
Whoops.
This rare flower is only found in Mondstadt's very highest mountains.
She dips, but is talking to us from afar, I guess, telepathically.
If only you had picked them for me with your own hands. They would have had twice the sentimental value. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Oh, God.
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell.
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was...
What happened was...
Oh no, what am I gonna do?
Donna seems frantic.
I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. pet Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief, and their punishment will be 3, no, 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Where do we find the lost book, though?
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good.
This is so weird.
I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
Everybody's probably looking at them like, what the fuck are they looking at? Where's that voice coming from?
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensity? Huh? Oh, Paimon's got it! Use your elemental sight to look for clues!
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
Like, could have just waited till it was returned. But I guess... who knows if she would return it on time? Gotta take matters in your own hand, I guess.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we? It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frighten the turtle back inside his shell.
Give me your loot, even if it's common loot. Oh, there it is. I missed that the first time.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers.
The Abyss Order?
It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Because she's a magician.
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
You know she's like super talented. But, like, duh. Alright, let's enter. Whoa. 19, huh? Doesn't seem like there's any particular elements that we need. So we'll keep with the party that I've been rocking with recently, which is these 4. I'm starting to optimize Barbara's healing plus jungling and Fischl? Whatever long name she calls herself. Their passive attacks so that optimize DPS. But yeah, it's been working out well. I could probably at some point just drop Mavis for somebody better, but I don't know. I always have a problem dropping like a main character, even if they're not necessary to be in your party. Like Vaughn is a good example of that in Final Fantasy XII. I kept Vaughn in basically until the end when I finally was like, dude, I don't need Vaughn. He sucks.
Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Oh, so Lisa, we'll get her as a 5th party member too. That's cool. Yeah, see, nice little incentive there to not use her, which is kind of weird. If she's anything like Zhongling, then she's gonna be stronger than when she's actually in the party, because she'll be at like a higher level or something. Just sneak right by the win there. Like this chest first, please. Thank you. What's that? What is this? Is that like security lasers or something? Oh my god.
You've been a naughty boy.
I think I fucked that up. Wow, almost fucked that up. Lisa's is cooler, but I mean, better to not use. Special if I don't
Come a
have
little
to.
closer.
How is this food not rotted? I don't know, is the Abyss Guild human? They seem like they're not human. Hello. Excuse me, I just gotta break these boxes real quick, then I'll get right to you. Oh, somebody. Somebody's a little antsy.
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on! Reveal thyself!
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
That was easier than fighting the other thing.
Find this place. It's so well hidden.
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You
Fair.
have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book?
Like, legitimately, like, oh.
I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian. Although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Oh, come on, show it. Lisa's so strong.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
You didn't let him finish speaking.
This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Let the show begin! It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, and it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Well, maybe if you'd let him finish talking about the secret, we'd have an idea.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
How mysterious. I'm so curious. So why did the Abyss Order...
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it?
What's the, due date?
There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Paimon is big brain.
Excuse me? Are you in some way dissatisfied with my work?
No, ma'am.
Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
All right. Yeah. Is it for library enforcement work? Was not expecting that.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something.
Remuneration. The Tevat travel guide.
Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tevat travel guide?
Tevat.
And look how many copies there are.
The Tevat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today.
We've been had.
With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
But I'm okay with that.
The Tevat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
Well, after the one I gave her.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
All right. So now, next time, we will keep ranking up. I don't know if we'll be on the main quest or some other side quest at that point. If I can get up to 18, maybe just the main quest. Not sure. I do want to go to Leeway. So maybe we'll do that next. That'll be fun. I love exploring this game. All right. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.